see you there. How you doing? I'm Tate Down. I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite sports, basketball. I'm here to teach you basic fundamentals of the sport. So some of the stuff that you're going to need is a basketball, obviously, some slip-on shoes or slides for after your game or practice, so you don't get your shoes on the outside pavement. A jersey or some type of sports shirt, sports shorts, compression shorts if necessary, and nice basketball shoes so you have good traction on the floor. You can also use headbands and wristbands and shooting sleeves if you think that's necessary or if you want to use them. Also, you're going to need deodorant in case of your smelling, which you will be. Basketball is played on a wooden court in a gym just like this usually. High school games are 4 8-minute periods. College is 2 20-minute halves, and NBA is 4 12-minute periods. There are 2 teams in basketball, 5 people to a team. The game starts with the tip-off, and whoever gets the ball takes it and tries to score. The entire goal to the game is to score the most points and not letting the other team score as many points. There are 4 main elements to basketball. The first one we're going to talk about is dribbling. So dribbling is walking, jogging, or running with the ball. And basically, you just need to dribble the ball, and you can't take 3 steps without dribbling. So if you take 3 steps before dribbling, then the other team will get the ball, and that's a foul, and that's just a violation. So you kind of just take a dribble every time you take a step, and say an opponent is chasing you, and you can kind of speed up and try to get out of the way, try to outmaneuver them. You can do tricks to try to outmaneuver your opponent, maybe like in between the legs, or behind the back, or spin move, or something like that. Just as simple as a crossover to try to juke out your opponent and get past them. The next key element is passing. There are a bunch of different types of passes, and the most common one is a chest pass. So basically you start on your chest and you want to get it to your teammate's chest. So you start here, you can take a step and release. You can do an overhead pass, which is kind of for a longer distance, but that's probably not the most accurate. But say if I'm really far and I need to pass it to someone down here, something like that. And a bounce pass is kind of for if you're moving or if you want to get it around your opponent. So you want to get it in between you and your teammate. So kind of just something like that. Or if you're trying to get it around the opponent to your teammate, then you can do a one hand and kind of just something like that. Next is blocking a shot or a pass. So if your opponent is running, you're going to want to have one hand in front of them and one to the side, and then when they stop, you're going to want to have one hand up and one to the side. So you're going to block the shot if they try to go up and shoot, and if they try to pass from side to side, you're going to have a hand. So you can keep switching whichever side they try to go to. You always want to be in an athletic stance and try to get low and shuffle whenever your opponent tries to move so they can never get past you. Always try to use your body instead of your arms, and don't ever hack your opponent because that could be a foul. Last one is shooting. Shooting is pretty simple, but it takes a while to get used to and it takes a while to get good at. So you're going to have your main hand on the bottom of the ball and your elbow on the bottom too. Your other hand is just for assistance, and you want to have your feet squared up to the backboard, and you want to look at the middle of the hoop. You want to extend and roll it off of your fingers. Just like that. Bend your knees and jump, depending on how far you're shooting it.
There you go.
Types. You can guard a man, or you can do a 2-3 zone or some other zone. And so if you're going to have man on man, then you're just going to want to guard your man the entire game unless you switch out players. And for zone, you're going to have a specific area on the court, and you're just want to, whatever player comes up, you're going to want to guard him in whatever area that you're in. You're going to want to guard that player. So after you get fouled, you're either going to have a free throw or you're going to take it out of bounds. If you are in the middle of taking a shot, and they foul you, then you're going to get free throws. If you're just doing a play, say you're dribbling around the court or something and they foul you, then you're going to take it out of bounds. If you're inside the three-point line and you get fouled, then you get 2 shots. If you're behind the three-point line and you get fouled, you can get 3 shots. But if you're taking a shot and you make it and get fouled, then you get the points and get an extra free throw. That's called an and one. So after you get fouled during the middle of a shot, then you're going to come up and you're going to get however many shots, and you just warm up and shoot. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys learned something. If you want to learn any other tips, you can ask me in person. And if you ever want to play one-on-one, that can happen anytime. My name is Tate Dow, and I'm out for the day.
Okay. I've got these strange voices inside my head.